If you've ever wondered why your brain doesn't experience the world the same way other people seem to, why time slips, emotions spike, focus disappears or suddenly becomes extreme, this isn't about personality, motivation, or effort. It's about how the ADHD brain processes reality itself. Let's jump straight in. Number 6. Time isn't felt normally. That's not laziness. That's your brain having a very unusual relationship with time. For someone with ADHD, time doesn't move steadily. It skips. 5 minutes and 50 minutes feel strangely similar. Deadlines don't feel real until they are right in front of you demanding attention. You're not ignoring time. Your brain simply struggles to measure it properly. Psychologists call this time blindness. Your brain understands only 2 categories: now and not now. The past feels distant, and the future feels abstract. This isn't a character flaw. It's like having an internal clock that runs on guesses instead of accuracy. Number 5, the hyper-focus trap. Here's the twist. A DHD doesn't mean you can't focus. Sometimes you focus so deeply that everything else disappears. That's hyper-focus. One of the most confusing parts of ADHD. Your brain craves stimulation. When it finds something interesting, it locks onto it with extreme intensity. Hunger fades. Time fades. Responsibilities fade. Important tasks feel impossible, but a random idea at midnight feels irresistible. This happens because of dopamine regulation. Dopamine is what helps you start and continue tasks. ADHD brains don't receive it consistently. So when something finally sparks it, your brain decides to stay there. Hyperfocus can make you incredibly productive. Your attention isn't weak, it's just untamed. Number 4, the emotional volume knob. Have you noticed how your emotions don't arrive quietly? Small criticism can feel overwhelming. Excitement can turn into a burst of energy that makes you want to change everything. Frustration can jump to anger and then disappear minutes later. This isn't being dramatic. It's called emotional dysregulation. The part of the brain that keeps emotions balanced struggles to do its job, while the emotional center reacts strongly. This is also why rejection feels intense. A delayed reply, a strange tone, or being ignored can trigger a deep internal reaction even when nothing serious is happening. The feelings are real, but they pass quickly. You feel them at full intensity, then suddenly you're calm again, while others are still processing. Your system reacts to small signals like they are emergencies. It's not instability, it's sensitivity turned up too high. Number 3, task paralysis. And yet you can't begin. This isn't laziness or normal procrastination. Your brain knows the task exists. It just doesn't know how to start. Every step feels equally important, so instead of choosing one, your brain freezes. Stress doesn't motivate an ADHD brain. It often shuts it down. Your brain wants action, just not that action. Once you finally start, the task is often simple, which makes the earlier paralysis feel confusing in hindsight. Number 2, memory like fog. You forget things in a way that feels confusing. Something you thought about moments ago disappears completely. A DHD memory isn't broken. It's inconsistent. You might remember old song lyrics or random facts perfectly, but forget appointments, names, or why you entered a room. This is a working memory issue. Working memory is like a mental sticky note. In ADHD, that note keeps falling off. Unless something is emotionally interesting or very visible, it doesn't stay in mind. That's why reminders are everywhere and seen in notes, alarms, messages to yourself. People assume forgetting means you don't care. Often you care deeply. Your brain just doesn't store information based on importance. It stores it based on stimulation. Number 1, constant mental noise. This is the core experience. Your mind is never quiet. Not distracted, crowded. They all happen at the same time. Ideas overlap. Memories appear randomly. Music plays in your head without invitation. A DHD isn't just difficulty focusing. It's difficulty filtering. Most brains decide which thoughts deserve attention. Yours lets everything in. That's why small sounds, random words, or minor details can pull your attention away. Your brain treats all input as equally important. This constant activity is exhausting. It also explains trouble sleeping. But here's the important part. This same busy mind is also why creativity, humor, fast thinking, and unique connections are common with ADHD. Your mind doesn't follow straight paths. It creates networks of ideas. It just doesn't know when to slow down. ADHD is not a lack of focus. It's too much focus in too many directions at once. Your brain isn't broken. It's just missing a mute button. That's all for today. If this felt uncomfortably accurate, comment me and follow for the next one.